Welcome back, fellow milk drinkers, to yet another Monday Milk Review. This week we're going to be looking at the newest oak flavour, or one of 3 new flavours, the oak Neapolitan. Now unfortunately, I haven't heard good things, and to be honest, I don't expect great things. I don't like Neapolitan as a flavour, so why am I looking at it? Because I have to. As Sisyphus pushes the boulder for eternity, I too am trying all of these flavoured milks because I've made myself. I don't really know why, but I'm gonna enjoy it. So without further ado, let's get into it. The first thing that we're going to notice is that this is one of the thick shake range. It does say so, but the bottle is a pretty big giveaway too. In terms of its colors, it's kind of nice. Like we've got the brown, pink, and vanilla up top. I guess that's only for the people who don't know what Neapolitan is. I have to wonder the relation of Neapolitan and if there's any sort of connection to Napoleon. I don't know, but now I'm curious and I'm probably gonna Google that after. But with random ADHD thoughts aside, let's shake it up before we get into it. This consistency, this viscosity of the thick shake range is just too thick for me. It always is. I know that's going to be the case for this drink, unfortunately, but I'm here nonetheless. Now, I will say, I wasn't even trying, and I've already caught a whiff. This is a really, really strong smelling drink. I think it's gotta be a brown color. Let's give it a look. Yes, as we predicted. Holy crap, that was thick. I can see like tiny, tiny micro bubbles starting all the way from down the bottom. That's like probably at 2/3 of the line of the glass. Let's get into that taste. Okay, I will say, this suits its thickness. Because I'm very familiar with Neapolitan being an ice cream, the thickness makes sense. One thing which I would kind of fault Neapolitan for is that the flavor just becomes a bit too much of an amalgamation. It's hard to detect the other flavors in there. However, I have noticed small hints of strawberry and chocolate shining through. I think the vanilla is going to be completely drowned out. I haven't really tasted it yet. I just wanted to point this out. Have a look at that thickness. That just lasts. It stays up for so long. You know, typically I don't really like this flavor, but I actually kind of like this. I find that the thickness is really working for me. Maybe the flavor's grown on me and I just haven't fully appreciated it in the past. In terms of its flavor, I think it does a great honor towards its inspiration. The thickness works really well for it, and I find myself being unable to fault it. My only fault of any substance is that I just don't really like this flavor all that much. However, for what this is a pretty good recreation, and I have to say it. Good job, Oak. Whilst I am pretty easily gliding through this glass, I don't truthfully see myself finishing this drink. It is just going to be really high in sugar and really fatty, and I tend to avoid those kinds of drinks nowadays. If you're interested in the nutritional information, I'll put them on screen for you now. This is a 425ml bottle, and I believe it's only 1 serving. I came into this drink with a very negative outlook, and I've kind of been very surprised by how good this actually was. If you like Neapolitan, I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised by this. Yes, it's going to have that kind of artificial tang, but so does the ice cream. This is exactly what you should expect from this drink. Although I'm not crazy about the flavor, I think I have to give it a pretty high rating. I think it probably is deserving of an 8 or above. For my own personal enjoyment, I think it's probably closer to a 6 or a 7, but this could be reaching into the 9s if you like this flavor. Hell, perhaps even 10s. It honestly feels like the ice cream that I've had in the past. But that about wraps us up for this week's episode of the Monday Milk Review. Thank you very much for watching. Please, if you've enjoyed, drop a like and maybe even consider subscribing so I can see you next week in the Monday Milk Review. Bye bye now.